Well, back here on Earth, something else that we were just talking about, that we've been dealing with a couple of fires, and I asked you if the winds were high, and you said not so much.
Yeah, a little breezy here and there today, but yeah, the wind not that big of a deal today, believe it or not.
Interesting, okay.
Yeah, it's dry out there though. We got some nice weather today.
It is really dry, and that's
Finally.
a good point with it.
Yeah, nice weather, but of course that dry weather can also dry the fuels out there and help those fires to grow. But we've got beautiful weather besides. We've got sunshine out there and some very nice temperatures. 66 at the San Antonio airport, 67 Stinson. It's been nice to have sunshine pretty much all day long too. And the wind hasn't been all that strong, but you do see there is a little bit of a breeze out there though, blowing at about 5 to 15 miles an hour or so right now to the south-southwest at 13. That humidity though is low, 26%, so definitely dry out there along with those mild temperatures. We're seeing mostly 60s, a few low 70s, 70 in Cotulla and Pearsall, 72 Carrizo Springs. Eagle Pass, the warm spot at 73, Junction 71. Kerrville in the 60s at 67, Bernie 63, Gonzales, you've got 67 degrees. Radar is dry without clouds. Of course, we're not going to have any rainfall, and we have all that beautiful blue sky out there right now. Water vapor imagery, you can see those wind barbs, the arrows there. They're definitely coming in out of the north and northwest. That's helping to drive in all that dry air. You see the dry air with the colors are more of an orange. That's coming in there out of the four corners, swinging into South Texas, and it's here to stay for quite a while. We've got lack of rainfall in the forecast. Once again, you'll see that coming up in your 14-day. Here's the futurecast. This is the graph model. We'll break it down for you hour by hour. We'll start you out in the middle of the evening. So there we are at about 9 o'clock tonight. A little breezy here and there, but not all that strong. Temperatures mostly in the 50s by the mid-evening, so you'll need that light jacket if you have plans tonight to go out to dinner. Here we are tomorrow morning, mostly clear skies to start out our Friday morning. Won't be as cold tomorrow morning as it was this morning. We could see some isolated areas dropping into the 30s overnight tonight in the hill country, but I'm thinking most of us stay in the 40s to the low 50s in our southern counties. And then for the rest of the day tomorrow, that flow turning around to the west, that'll continue to bring us the dry air, so plenty of sunshine coming in for your Friday. Temperatures for most of us, 50s and 60s for highs. Could see the low 70s in our southern counties. This model showing low 80s for George West and Beeville. We'll see if we actually get there. And then heading to your Saturday morning, another reinforcing shot of cool air coming down thanks to a cold front. It's really not going to bring us any rainfall, just going to bring us reinforcing cold air. Temperatures in the low to mid 30s for lows in the hill country Saturday morning. 30s and low 40s for the rest of the area. And then into the afternoon, a very cool afternoon. We all stay in the 50s on Saturday. Lower southern counties could see low 60s, but I'm thinking most stay in the 50s. Drought report comes out every Thursday. Here's the updated one. This was in mid-September. Notice the area of extreme drought condition only around 2 of our counties, mostly Medina and Bear. But now this report coming out here today, look at that. A huge area of extreme drought conditions now from Austin all the way down the I-35 corridor. So we need the rain, but not many chances for it in the forecast. This evening, mostly clear. A chilly night. Temperatures dropping through the 50s during the mid-evening hours. Southwest winds at about 5 to 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow's forecast, plenty of sunshine. Chilly start, though, in the 40s. We'll end up around 70 for that daytime high. Here's the weekend, 59 for a high Saturday, partly cloudy, and 61 Sunday. Everything stays dry through Monday and Tuesday. The next chance for rain next Wednesday and Thursday at 30% each day, and moderating highs back to the upper 60s and low 70s. But we cool down later in the forecast, heading towards the end of January.